As we lift our gaze to the cloudless sky, we can imagine how many potential inhabited planets there are. What we see in the sky is only 1% of our own galaxy, the Milky Way. Even if only 1% of these worlds are inhabited and populated with conscious life, that would amount to around 100,000 intelligent civilizations that could exist in our galaxy alone. And they all remain silent. There are a vast number of solutions to the Fermi's paradox because there are around 100 scientific theories alone that attempt to explain this silence. Let's break down the most interesting of those theories. There are no signs of Type 2 or Type 3 civilizations because they don't exist. The scientific analysis tells us there are thousands of civilizations in our galaxy alone, hence they presume that there is a factor that stands in the way of their development. This factor is called the Great Filter. This theory suggests that after reaching a certain level of development, life faces an obstacle that's impossible to overcome. However, scientists don't know what this Great Filter may be. The possibilities are only limited by our imagination, from artificial intelligence, which cleanses the overly developed organic life from the galaxy, to various forms of apocalypse. The most unfortunate thing about this theory is that, if true, humanity is faced with three possible prospects in the future. According to the first scenario, we as humanity are a unique life form that has managed to overcome the big hurdle of the Great Filter. That would mean that reaching our level of progress is very challenging, and the chances of it happening are very low. In this case, the cosmic silence would be caused by the majority of civilizations failing to overcome the Great Filter. Hence, we simply have nobody to come in contact with. The second scenario suggests that we happen to be the first ones among our neighbors to advance to this level. This would be due to the fact that the conditions necessary for the existence of conscious life had only been established relatively recently, and we happen to be the pioneers of this progress. In this case, we simply found ourselves in the right place at the right time to have become one of the first ultra-intelligent civilizations. It also means we have plenty of time to advance to become a Type 2 and Type 3 civilization. That's the reason why there's no hope for contact. We are progressing faster than any other organic form of life since the Big Bang. The third scenario presented by scientists is more pessimistic. They reckon that if we were not the first ones to reach this level of advancement in this rare sequence of cosmic events, then the Great Filter is still ahead of us. They think that life evolves at regular intervals until it reaches a certain stage, which is where we stand now. Whatever or whoever it is, it presents a challenge that prevents life from evolving to a Type 1 civilization, and it's unlikely that we would be an exception to this rule. Those favoring the third hypothesis believe that the cosmic silence is great news for us. After all, the presence of complex life on Mars, Moon, or somewhere else means that the Great Filter is bound to be ahead of us. There's also an opposing viewpoint. According to it, Type 2 and Type 3 civilizations do exist, and we haven't come across them for a reason. This is based mainly upon the fact that we're very much limited in our search. After all, we are searching for the signals that are only 100 light years away from us, which represents a mere 0.1% of our galaxy. The most interesting theories resulting from this version sound like this. Galaxy has long been colonized, and to the colonizers themselves, we are located in a low-interest deserted area.